Good morning. Good morning. How is that, Al? Good? Just give me a jingle. Let me know. Let me know if that's okay. Right. Okay. I'm just going to take a little listen just because, this is what's happening right now. So I need to, all right, let's just.
Hello, my fluffy little friend.
Hey, my fluffy little friend. Making an omelet. Making an omelet on the ads. But I'm just going to listen. Just a quick little test here. Happens. I mean, I think it's okay. Yeah, it's fine. All right, good. Yay. All right, that's good. Let me turn the volume down because that would be terrible if I keep dinging. Good morning, Miss Shelley. I hope your pizza was good. We have a lot to talk about this morning, so just give it a couple minutes, but we gotta jump in. We got so much to do, man. So as a matter of fact, let me just I gotta pull something up because we have to read about it. Yeah. So let me find. There we go. All right, perfect. So that can stay there. And Mark, good morning. Thank you, Mark, for the big tip-off this morning. So we're going to talk about that very shortly. And I have to say that it's Thursday, and I took a shower last night. I know, right? Why am I telling you that? Because my hair, I mean, I am so lucky that I have the hair that I do. But when I tell you, I say it all the time, and I was like, no, you don't. I am Robert Plant's twin. When my hair is dry and then it goes like that, I'm telling you, I could win a contest to be Robert Plant's twin. There is no question in my mind because I have never had waves in my hair. I don't know if it's an old lady thing. I'm not sure. But now my hair is so wavy after I wash it and it dries. Dude, I'm not even kidding. I look just like the guy. I look just like I could step into late 60s, early 70s Led Zeppelin. No one would be the wiser. I'd be standing there and they'd be like, oh my gosh, Robert Plant, what a great job. No, it's me. I fooled you. Won't get fooled again. The Who gave away Who socks this week. Those were out in the mail. Going to Curtin, Connecticut. Right. There's so much going on in my mind. It's Mary, thank you. And good morning to you, Miss Mary Mendoza, another Texas friend that we have here in the Kiki Nation house. I love that. Allie, you give me an intro of what? Like, what's going on? All right, so he's not talking to me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to proceed for the simple Al's in the weeds somewhere, which is fine. Oh, Mary said it's going to be very cold in Texas again. And you know what? It's better to cuddle.
Oh, you stop like getting all nervous and stuff like that. Hello, everybody. It's Thirsty Thursday.
Al, please turn your volume down. Like, you're killing me today. You're killing me, dude. Like big time. I'm not going to have any hearing left after the day is over. After actually this morning is over. Like, wow. Can you say something right now, please?
Good morning.
I literally have had 2 heart attacks already, but it's fine.
How are you?
I may not have. If I can't hear by 9 o'clock,
Good morning,
it's fine.
You know, you look beautiful today. You know, you look ravishing. You got a lot to talk about, and it's almost Friday. Oh, you know what? I'll do a weigh-in after your news. I got to see how I'm doing on my diet. Hopefully I'm doing okay, but I feel like I gained some poundage this week. Did you feel like you gained some poundage?
I haven't lost a thing, and I haven't.
You haven't lost a thing?
I mean, I've eaten.
Yeah,
but I haven't eaten like I usually eat.
Right, but you feel better about yourself, though, right?
No.
No.
I mean, I'm lucky I dropped what I did so far.
Yeah,
but now I'm completely stuck for 3 days.
Oh my God! We're gonna have to go jogging tomorrow night.
No, really, the walking's gonna have to happen.
We're gonna have to, for Mark's fresh. You see what Mark?
Yeah, I saw him. Yeah, he's crazy.
He's crazy.
All right, so let's go because I have a lot. There's a lot going on today.
Wait a minute. It's only 7:05 at 4:05 on the West Coast.
Let's go.
Oh my God, you're so impatient this morning.
No, I'm not.
Oh my
There's
God,
a
it's
lot to
gonna
talk
be
about.
one of those days. All right, and now, even though we're not really ready, but we're
I'm
ready,
ready.
ready for you. Thank you for your support for Kiki.fm. Thanks for nonstop classic rock and more. And now it's time for your classic rock raw.
On this Thursday, February 3rd. Can you believe that?
Nope.
I say it every day. Like as the days progress, I feel like I'm surprised every single day of how it keeps, the numbers are going up and the months are passing by. But today is February 3rd of 2022. Alice Cooper recently said that he doesn't think rock and roll and politics belong in the same bed together. Correctamundo. I totally agree, Mr. Cooper. He also said that his music is to give us a vacation from the news. And this is what I say. Like I say, we're here to talk about the artists we love and talk about the music we love to get away from all of the noise. That's why we're here. But then I like to tell you about the noise so we can realize how lucky we are to not be inside of that said noise. Now, I understand that messages are delivered through music, but if that line is crossed, guys, where people get mad and then you start arguing with each other about who thinks what way and why you should think what they're thinking about, you need to just take a step back and walk away, because music is our happy place, not my controversial space. That could be a song title. Music is my happy place, not my controversial space. That was pretty good. I'll just thank you. Whatever. So Alice also said that when artists tell fans who they should vote for, it's the worst idea ever. Alice, Vincent, I agree with you. I'm with you, man. So if we line up the artists who have put themselves out there to push a candidate, and you went through the list and said, hey, Mr. and Mrs. So-and-so, necessarily agree with what politician you're pushing, so I'm not going to listen to your music anymore. I mean, that could possibly wipe out half of your playlist if you were to think that way. Now, Alice says that he's currently working on 2 albums. Those will be his 29th and 30th albums. That's a lot of material, Alice. I got to tell you that. And at 73, Alice said he's not going away anytime soon. No, Mr. Alice is going to stick around for quite some time. He's got to get that 30th album out. I mean, that's the goal. I would think that's his goal. I got to put out album number 30, call it a day. Cooper just released a spoken word record, which is basically Alice telling a 16-minute horror story. And I bet he's good at it. I have not heard it, but I bet he's good because he's Alice Cooper, King of Darkness, Godfather of shock rock. Yeah. So this story is in conjunction with Alice's online slot machine game by the same name. Did you know he had an online slot machine game? I didn't know that. So I like doing this stuff. I find out all these things. And really, who even needs to go to the casino anymore? No one. No one. But you know what, though? I think it's just like everything else in this life right now. So many things are virtual. You want that human connection. You like going to the casino because you get a good meal at a nice restaurant.
Wait. You get a good meal, like I said. Come on.
You go to see a great show. And that's why we go to the casino when we do go to the casino.
We have been
to see a show. It's been a long time.
Been a long time.
I want to go to the Sugar Factory.
So where?
At Foxwoods. Now, see, I'm trying to lose weight and I want to go to the Sugar Factory, but I'm thinking about it. And I think that maybe that's a good goal for my birthday. My birthday month is April.
Oh,
so if I lose enough weight, I will treat myself to going to the Sugar Factory.
What is the Sugar Factory?
It looks like a heavenly joint.
Really?
I will tell you that. Like ice cream piled high with gummy bears, whatever you want on the ice cream.
Gummy bears.
Drinks that
really
smoke and all of that stuff. So that's going to be
I like that.
My weight loss treat. I think it's a good goal.
Hang out with sugar.
It's the small things in life.
Small things in life
that truly make me happy.
Make you happy. How's your coffee this morning?
Oh boy.
Is the coffee good this morning?
Really good. And you know what? So I just bought a new creamer.
What do you mean
Ran
by
out of my
cream?
pumpkin creamer.
Yeah, because it's not fall anymore, right?
They still sell it though.
So what type of creamer did you buy this time, Kiki?
Amaretto.
Oh,
Very good.
sounds like an alcoholic drink.
No, it's very, very good though. I like it.
Oh, I like it a lot.
I said, you know what? I could get the plain old French vanilla,
Right,
which is fine too.
right.
No disregard to regular French vanilla creamer, but
No,
I'm all about the flavors now.
all about the
The
flavors.
pumpkin has spoiled me rotten, and that pumpkin, oh my God, is so good.
Oh my God.
What is it? International Delight. I think it is.
International delight.
But the amaretto,
Yeah.
man, I'm liking it.
I like it a lot.
I'm liking it a lot.
Like it a lot.
Yeah. I'll do your thing.
What?
Do it. Say it.
I thought you were already doing it.
No, but I got to move on to another one.
Oh, classic rock continues.
Well, thank you, Al, for that introduction.
Oh my God, you drive me nuts.
So there is so much to talk about here with this one particular topic. What happened yesterday? The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame nominees were
God.
announced.
Yeah.
All right.
Are you okay?
I'm not mad about it.
Well, you sound like you're having a problem. Are you disturbed about something,
Well,
Kiki?
just like, I think everything in life sometimes as we go along, it's like, oh, you know what? This is fine. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Right.
However,
Yes.
I truly feel
What?
that the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and it is what it is. This is just my thought process.
Okay.
Just needs a realignment. You know what I mean?
These rock stars.
Right.
Right.
Or
No.
how I see it
Yeah.
is having different sections of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
No.
Al, this is my thought,
Okay, go ahead.
my mind,
Then
and my ideas.
Then I give my thought if you want to hear it.
So, no, not really, but because you're just crazy. So I'm going to tell you who is nominated, and you're going to have your thoughts and your concepts. So let's go through the list, okay? Shall we? Here we go. This is in case you haven't heard already, but a lot of people already know what happened.
All right.
But I'm just here to fill you in case you don't.
I have no idea what you're going to say, but go ahead.
Okay, so here's the list of nominees for the 2022 Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
This is for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Thank you.
Okay, go ahead.
Rage Against the Machine.
Oh, well, there.
Judas Priest.
Yeah, that's good.
New York Dolls.
What?
Pat Benatar.
Yes.
Well, but she's already, she's already,
right.
But she's got to get in now.
Hit me
so
with
she's already been around, but
yeah.
we got to get her in there.
Right, get her in there.
MC5.
Who?
Eminem.
Nah, come on.
Beck.
What?
Kate Bush.
What the hell?
Devo.
Yeah.
Duran Duran.
Yeah. Okay.
The Eurythmics.
Yeah.
Annie Lennox. Stop. I love her.
Yeah.
Fela Kuti.
Who? You got a cootie? I got a cootie right here.
Al don't.
No.
Dolly Parton.
What? I mean, I love Dolly, but Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? Come on.
Lionel Richie. And
no, come on. You got to be. Oh,
Al, don't even.
I just can't.
Don't even. So we all know that I've had this thing going.
For Lionel Richie?
For Lionel Richie the past couple of weeks. Like literally there has been a thing. People have been people in my life that don't even know that there's been a thing with Lionel Richie and myself that Lionel has no clue about. But they've been bringing up Lionel Richie. And I'm like, oh my God, how did you know? Like I've been talking about Lionel Richie every single day. And they're going, well, of course they know, but then they're going, whoa, that's really crazy. Then I get the notification that Lionel Richie is now inducted. Well, not inducted, but he's nominated to be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And I'm like, this is just like every day it's something. So that jazzes me up a lot. Moving on, next nominee, Carly Simon, A Tribe Called Quest, and Dionne Warwick.
What?
Okay.
Can I say something? Just
all right, don't go crazy here.
No,
I got a lot to say.
No, just one thing. I'm just going to say one thing.
Okay.
And it doesn't matter what I say because, nobody can. This is called the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Let me just say one more time. No, rock and roll. That's all I'm going to say. Go ahead. Continue.
The first-time nominees include A Tribe Called Quest, Beck. He sings that 90s rapish tune, Loser. Go and listen to that. As soon as you turn it on, you'll be like, oh, I remember that song. Eminem, but good for him because this is also the first year that he is eligible to be nominated for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. So it's his first year and he gets nominated. I mean, that's kind of crazy, but good for him. My Lionel Richie, totally connected with him. It's just so crazy. Carly Simon, Duran Duran, and Dolly. Now, Pat Benatar. Let's go down the Pat Benatar hole, shall we? Okay. Pat has been eligible for induction since 2004. Like, what the heck? What the what? Why is it taking? Why? Anyway, literally craziness every year. So many people are understandably mad that she doesn't get in. Every single year, it's an uproar. And the uproar is getting louder every single year. Like, get this woman inducted and move on, people. Like, hello? I'm just saying. Pat, though, she's so cool. She has said that she's okay with not being inducted yet because, as she said, when you win things, it's really fun. It is fun to win things. But the point is, does this not validate what we've done? No. Those are the words of Pat Benatar because she's just all that. Right. Now, Pat, I am totally with you because this is a huge honor. Now, I get it. It doesn't validate, of course, all of the work that you've done, but you still need to be there. Pat did get nominated in 2020, and it was a total letdown for everyone that she did not get in. I don't understand why. I really don't. I'm the Go-Go's got in last year, which was great. And people are saying, I'll stop. I can't with you.
Look at Mary saying Dolly isn't right. Go ahead, continue. I'm sorry.
So, granted, not rock, but it's great that, we have this group of women that got in. But Pat Benatar, hello, like she just should have been in a long time ago. Now, Pat Benatar has had 2 multi-platinum albums, 5 platinum albums, 15 top 40 Billboard hits, and has sold over 35 million records. What else more do you want? Like, what is the other justification that is needed to induct this woman?
You have to.
She's also won 3 American Music Awards, 4 Grammys. And her song "We Belong" was in a Pepsi commercial.
I love that song. Great song.
I mean, you get your song in a Pepsi commercial.
Right.
I don't know what else to do for you.
Right.
Pat Benatar needs to have entry into the Rock Hall this year because she just simply deserves it. It's basically what it is. Now that I'm completely flustered with this whole thing, we move on.
Can I say one more thing, though? She should win because she's the only rock artist in there.
All right, hold on.
I'm just saying.
Hold on. That's not necessarily true.
No, I can't. This is ridiculous. So, rock and roll.
Now for the bands who I am not familiar with or plain just don't know.
Okay.
I mean, there are some.
Yeah.
Rage Against the Machine. I've heard about them. However, it's not my thing, right?
It's not rock. Man.
MC5. We talked about them before.
MC
like they're from they're from way back there.
I've never heard of them.
A Tribe Called Quest.
A Tribe Called Al.
I just don't know.
Right.
Feel a Cootie, or is it Cutie? I don't, or Cootie. I don't know. But
Feel My Cootie.
These are artists, again, I'm not really familiar with, or I don't listen to their music, but Fela. After looking into him, now he's also an artist from way back when. He passed away in 1997, and he is said to be the pioneer of Afrobeat music. And I listened to some of his music.
I like that.
And it definitely has a jazz flavor. So I know that the Rock Hall, they like to include artists who are different, not mainstream artists. And he falls into that category.
Mainstream.
Now, whereas I've said there should be separate sections in the Rock Hall if they're going to, include artists that really are not rock and roll artists. Let's face it. We can't ignore the elephant in the room. And really isn't an elephant. It's just really, you're not a rock and roll artist. So my whole thing, my first category would be the legends category. And I think Fela would be perfect.
What?
For this category.
Oh my God. Also
included in this legends category should be Carly Simon, Dionne Warwick, because gosh, love Dionne.
She's not
rock and roll.
Carly
not
Simon.
even close.
No way.
Carly Simon is
Yeah.
beautiful, soft
Beautiful.
pop rock. Like
So far away.
Lionel Richie and Dolly Parton.
No.
That group of artists should all be they should be in the legends category because I feel like, yes, they should be inducted, but you should have different areas.
No.
Just like when you go to the mall.
Yeah, right.
There's a section for shoes.
You go to a shoe
There's
store.
a section for pants.
Go to the bra store.
There's a section for pillows.
Go to the
pots
underwear
and
store.
Pants. Like you have all different sections.
Sections, right.
So the Rock Hall, I feel, continuing to bring in the artists that are not per se rock and roll artists, create sections for them. It's time to pivot. It's time to become fresher and newer. Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Just my set opinion. We all need to adjust.
No, we don't.
And I think it's time. I think it's time to readjust some things here.
Can I say one more thing? The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is a joke. It's a joke.
Al, that's like really not nice at all.
Listen.
I feel that it's an honor for these artists to get inducted in there.
This is not when they're nominating something, whatever, pots and pans or whatever.
No, they're not nominating pots and pans.
I'm just saying, it doesn't make, this is not normal. I mean, if you're up for an Academy Award for your movie and you win the award because you went to the grocery store today, it's the same type of thing, Kiki. This does not make any sense. The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, the stuff, it used to be something to people. It really did.
No, it still is, Al.
No,
I'm just pointing it out.
But make the winner Pat Benatar. Eminem doesn't. Eminem is good for his own genre, but he's not rock and roll. Dionne Warwick, I love Dionne Warwick. I feel like if that's the Friends of Ford, that song was made for me. But she's not part of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. God love her. Dolly Parton, I love her. She's still married to her husband after 50 some odd years or whatever the hell. She's a great artist, but she's not rock and roll. That's it. Done. Bye. I'm sorry. Continue.
So, Mr. Dancing on the Ceiling himself, Mr. Legend, Lionel Richie.
Yeah.
He goes in the legends category, like Dionne Warwick and Dolly Parton, right? She's mostly country, but she's done a little bit of pop stuff. A little. People are going to probably rip me up, but she has not done a ton of pop, right? She's mostly country. Let's face facts here. But who doesn't love Dolly Parton? She's amazing. This is why I'm not trying to take this away from anyone. I just think that, and just like you said, the Academy Awards, there's all different categories: best director, best sound person for behind the scenes backstage sound. There's all different categories, correct? They don't just lump them all into one. It's separate. So maybe take the direction of that awards show.
Right.
Grammys, best artist of the year. You know what I mean? Like best album. There's all different things. So, I just.
Good morning, Gail.
This is a huge.
I love you, Gail.
It's just a huge.
Gail, I love you.
Thing.
Huge thing. I love you, Gail.
And it does cause a lot of controversy.
No, it doesn't.
With people like Eminem,
right. Whatever.
Marshall Mathers. Let's.
Gail. What?
Nice person.
Gail is a nice person.
You know what I mean?
I love Gail.
But he's a rapper.
I'm going to show up at Gail's house.
He's not a rock and roller.
That's right. We're going to listen to Eminem music.
A Tribe Called Quest. Now I said, I don't know. I don't know these gentlemen. I don't know them. However,
Kiki, you said it 4 times already.
No, but I went.
You got to know them by the time this broadcast is
exactly.
over.
That's the point.
Okay. Oh, God.
So I went and listened to their song "Electric Relaxation."
What the hell are you talking?
It's a good song. I'm not even kidding.
Wait. Electric
relaxation.
Does it put you in that type of relaxation mood?
You could
like
be,
you say mantras and stuff like that. I mean, is it soothing?
You could be my mama and I will be your boy.
Okay.
Like it was just good.
That's
good
great.
stuff.
They're good.
And I am fascinated how these gentlemen remember all the words to their songs. Like it fascinates me. Like they're just sitting in a diner. Rapping all of these different words. How do you remember all that?
Mark's paying this morning. That's great. Mark's picking up the bill. I love Mark.
Now for the rock portion. the
Stone.
minimal rock portion. We have Judas Priest. It's about
I,
time.
I like Judas Priest. Is good. That
Yes.
that flies. That's
I
good.
mean, come on.
Judas Priest and Pat Benatar. The only two
Wait
qualified
a minute.
people.
Hold on.
Okay, I'm holding on.
The
to
New
myself.
York Dolls. They are but Al, they're the originators of punk rock / glam rock.
Okay, I'm
I
sorry for
mean-
being stupid. I didn't know that. What the hell?
MC5. I mean, they're from the 70s. Again,
I never heard of them.
I know. I've said that too. But it's like
Okay.
they're a thing.
Continue.
Kate Bush, I think she should be
Oh my
moved over
God.
to the Legends category because, I know who she is.
Kiki, you okay this morning?
What?
You
Because I'm trying to tell you about the people.
But you mentioned Kate Bush's name like 6 times.
No, I
already.
have not. No, I have not. Go back and watch it.
No, I'm not going to watch it.
All right, I'm trying.
What the hell is Kate Bush?
This is what I'm saying. I have not mentioned Kate Bush 6 times.
No, is she related to George Bush? I don't know who Kate Bush is, but that's fine.
Well, Kate Bush has been around for a really long time. So that's why I'm saying maybe move her over to the Legends category, even though she perhaps, is considered rock, but not really. Not really.
Okay. So
and I have not mentioned her name 6 times. I have now because you forced me to do it.
No, you mentioned it 7 times.
No, she's been nominated 3 times for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Did you know that? No, you didn't.
I've been nominated 13
times. Because you keep talking and you don't even know what's going on.
Yeah. Oh my God.
So to continue with the rock section, Al.
Good morning, Mary.
Devo, the Eurythmics, gotta love them.
Right.
Duran Duran, I'm Hungry Like the Wolf. I mean, come on, and Pat Benatar. There's my rock section.
Oh, Johnny's.
That is the rock section. Now, who am I completely bummed out about not getting into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
I have no idea.
Am I bummed out about
who you bummed
not getting into the?
Okay.
Who is it? Take a guess. One guess, Al.
Lou Graham, Foreigner. Yep. Lou Graham, Foreigner. Lou Graham, Foreigner. I don't care if you say Foreigner. Say Lou Graham, Foreigner. Just say Lou Graham, Foreigner.
I have to take a drink.
Yeah, Lou Graham, Foreigner. Him with the.
I can't.
Who is it? Mick or whatever?
Mick Jones.
Dave Jones, Mick Jones, they were great. The whole group was great, and I Lou Graham. You talked to Lou about that, but you know what? Do it. I mean, has Steve Perry ever been nominated to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
Yes, Journey got in 2017.
Okay,
so
well, I don't know what that was going on.
Foreigner has been eligible to be in the Rock Hall since 2002, so even longer than Pat Benatar.
So. Obviously, they're mad at Foreigner. They're not paying them enough money to be in it.
To be eligible, the artist has had to release their first record 25 years ago, and their music has to be original, impactful, and its influence has changed the course of rock and roll. Right. Has Foreigner done that? Yes.
Yes.
Double yes.
Yes.
Jeff Pilson has said that they're not in the Rock Hall, probably because the critics have always considered them to be too corporate.
Oh, God.
And Lou Graham has agreed with that statement, as well as claiming politics.
Politics, that's right. He said to you personally.
Foreigner started as a band in 1976 with Mick Jones, Dennis Elliott, Ian McDonald, Ed Gagliardi, Al Greenwood, and Mr. Wonderful himself, Lou Graham.
Lou. That's the thing we always got conscious. We always hear the crowd going, Lou.
Foreigner has had 16 top 40s, 9 top 10s, several number ones. Their debut album went 5 times platinum, has sold over 80 million records, and is considered to be one of the best-selling bands of all time, but yet they're not influential enough to be in the Rock Hall.
I hope Gail has a good day. She has a meeting.
What in the name of...
She's a meeting with a boss. I hope so. She's a good review.
Lou went on to form a very successful solo career for himself, and he's still out there keeping rock and roll alive, keeping his Foreigner and solo era alive. So has Foreigner been influential and impactful? There we go again. Yes. I mean, Lou went on to create a very, very great solo career. So not only did he help form a great band, a Foreigner, he also went out there as a solo artist and just carried it on. And did very well for himself as a solo artist. And Foreigner still, and he's still, Lou is still out there, guys, bringing us Foreigner music and Lou Graham music. Like, what the heck? Makes me angry. It just, I did a video 3 years ago about Foreigner not being in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Like, what is happening?
So my point being that who's gonna care about? I mean, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame was big back in the day, but when they're doing all this stuff and they don't induct Foreigner, who's well deserved of that honor so many times, like you're doing Tribe and all this stuff, which is fine for those people who like Tribe, but it's not rock and roll. And you know what? Yeah.
Not to take away from the fabulous nominees this year.
Right.
Really, not to take away anything from them. Congratulations to all of them. But now the voting begins. And all
Who's
of
voting?
you need to go to
I want to meet the judge.
vote.rockhall.com. Go to vote.rockhall.com. Again, Al's talking, so I'll say it again. Go to vote.rockhall.com to place your vote. And you can vote like 5 times a day.
Good.
For 5 different people. And voting is open until April 29th.
Right.
And it's fun. So just go do it. Now, the latest news, thank you, Mark, for sending this to me early this morning. Billy Idol has pulled out of the Journey tour. And dang it, somebody said it last night. She had gotten and I apologize for not remembering your name, but she said that she got a notification Toto would be in her city when she goes to see Journey, not Billy Idol. So I guess she was supposed to see Billy Idol. She was fine with it, though. She's like, I like Toto, so it's all good. So here is the statement that Billy Idol put out on his social media. This is what he said. I haven't felt like myself since mid-December with a sinus infection that won't respond to medication. It has worsened to the point where I have no choice but to have a procedure which I expect to put me on a path to recovery soon. The last thing I ever want to do is cancel shows, and I am absolutely gutted that I won't be able to perform the upcoming dates with Journey as planned. I wish Journey only the best on their tour and give thanks to Toto for stepping in for me. And then he puts down below, I am absolutely gutted. And I believe that to be true. He really loves being out there. And a lot of people just going crazy, like, get well soon, Billy. Love you, buddy. Heal up, rest up. Yeah, so Billy Idol will not be on the Journey tour. So whoever brought that up last night, thank you for that tip off, which I honestly didn't even think anything about it. I said, you know what? Things happen.
Right.
Things come up for these artists. Maybe they have, something else that was scheduled. He had another grandchild, and we know that he's the ultimate grandpa of all grandpas.
He loves his kids.
So, you never know what comes up for. I mean, they're people, right? They're also people too. So thinking he was ill, I just didn't think he was because I hadn't heard anything about it. So our love to Billy Idol, and I'm sure it sounds like, it's something he's going to get taken care of through surgery. But that's like crazy. You have all these sinus infections. Sinus infections are the worst.
Oh my God.
I think sinus infections and ear infections, those are the worst because they
don't go away. They just stay there.
Well, unless you get antibiotics, but he can't even, that's not helping him. Right. So all of our best to Billy Idol, and Journey and Toto are going to kick it. So,
but at least he's taking care of himself.
Yeah,
and we wish him the best. And
yeah, absolutely.
His family and his he loves being a grandfather. He loves it. Oh my God, he just adores those kids. Which was really cool.
Yeah, so that was interesting news to wake up to this morning. But again, Journey had Toto on the back, and isn't it funny? Maybe they knew something might change. So that's why they did the whole alternating of Billy Idol and Toto throughout certain cities. So maybe they kind of had an idea, hey, something, in case something doesn't work for me and I don't get better, let's have this as a backup plan. So it's great that Toto can do all those dates. I mean, again, like I said, these artists have other things come up. They're busy people.
Good morning, Teresa. Teresa's here. Oh, I love
And Teresa. Let's see what Teresa says about the Rock Hall. I think the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame decision makers need to be voted on and changed. Maybe rock and roll stars make the decisions, if that makes sense. It's true. I mean, as I read a little bit more into the Rock Hall, there are some artists, I guess, on the panel, but the reason why they try to have a diverse list of nominees is just that fact, to have a diverse list of nominees. Like Fela Kuti. I had no idea who that was. I just didn't. But then looking into him, I'm like, you know what? Al would probably listen to this music because it's very jazz-ish.
But it's not rock.
It's not rock.
I like jazz, but it's not rock. And I agree
Hence
with
why.
Teresa, and I agree with Mark. Like he says, Styx, has Styx ever been nominated? Like he said, REO Speedwagon, and have they ever been nominated? Ozzy, has he ever been nominated?
No, Ozzy has not.
Okay, so those
Scorpions, Scorpions, hello.
Those artists, like Mark is saying, those are rock artists. These are not rock artists. This is disgusting. Like, why even bother? I mean, you can't. This is not right. You want to be diverse, have a variety show. Oh, that's fine. Dionne Warwick singing "That's What Friends." Is she still alive? She is, right?
Yes, Al.
That's what Friends are for. And Dolly Parton, 9 to 5. That's great. But it's not rock, man. And I agree with everybody, here I do kind of think, though, if this is what the Rock Hall wants to do, just have the separate things, though. But put your rock and roll artists, they should really take over the entire. It's the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Bingo.
Jerry Lee Lewis,
whoa.
The Beatles.
No, Jerry Lee
Elvis
Lewis
Presley.
is a rock. He's an oldies.
But they're they're the originators of rock and roll.
No,
I'm not saying to nominate them now, dude. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying that's rock and roll.
No, 50 Cent. What are you talking about? 50 Cent?
The Rolling Stones.
Yeah, the Rolling Stones.
Led Zeppelin.
Led Zeppelin.
That's rock and roll.
Stairway to Heaven. The long version, right?
Fleetwood Mac. Come on.
Right.
Come on, people.
Stand back. Oh, that's Stevie Nicks. But just do all that stuff. Has Fleetwood Mac ever been nominated? They were, weren't they? I think so. Yes, they were. Yeah.
Stevie Nicks.
Nicks.
So she was the first woman, I think, to get inducted twice into the Rock Hall.
Who was the other blonde girl? Was it Chrissy? Or was it
Christy McVie?
She was good, wasn't she?
She's still good, Al.
No, but we saw her play the piano. I mean, it was kind of weird. The last song of the concert, she did it. It's a song I wasn't familiar with. I mean, the concert was good, but I mean, she's great. But the last song, I didn't understand that. Did you?
No.
Oh, I didn't understand that. So.
No, but there's just. Oh, Shelley said Dennis loves A Tribe Called Quest. I mean, they're 90s too, which I did again.
Yeah, well,
but if I didn't know and I didn't look into these people, I would have no idea.
Right.
I would have no clue.
Well, that's because we're not up on the tribe.
It's just true.
What?
I don't know. I mean, a lot of people really get angry about the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, but then you have a lot of people who root for it. When Whitney Houston was inducted, it was a great thing because she deserves it, though.
She's not rock, though. I mean, I know,
but
I love Whitney.
But I don't know. She was so influential, Al. That's the thing, and
it's like Rock and Roll Hall of
Fame.
No, listen to me. Rock and Roll Hall of Fame nominees for this shit. Now, let me just say, it's Madonna. How do you feel about that? No, it's not rock. If you heard that, you say, okay, she's a good pop star, but it's not rock. This is nonsense. These people, they have judges like people are saying, Teresa and everybody else is saying that these judges are not qualified to be doing this anymore. I mean, it's clearly the Rock and Roll, but it's not rock, man. You just go forward with your life.
But here's the thing, right?
Have a biscuit, have some chocolate pudding, and you'll be fine.
With what I do, okay?
Yeah.
So I really started off specifically talking about classic rock, right? And my tagline has been since the very beginning, keeping classic rock alive. I mean, a lot of these artists I talk about, Lionel Richie, love him. I kind of feel like, I mean, you can classify a genre. Al, please hold on. You can classify a genre however you want to, but you know what? To me,
oh my God,
it can still fall in that category. It's still a wide enough genre that it can slip in there,
right,
and just be a beautiful flower.
I'm glad you like Lionel Richie, but it doesn't have anything to do with classic rock. I love Madonna, but it has nothing to do with classic rock. You gotta stay. You gotta stay with rock. I'm going to get stoned today because I want to get, this is crazy. I mean, you talk about the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and Joel and Deb are having a connection down there because they don't know what to do with themselves this morning.
Yeah. Now, Mark says for some reason they have a problem allowing hard rock or metal bands in. Let's see if Judas Priest makes it. I mean, they should, but let's see if it happens.
Well, because
you're absolutely right.
Judas Priest is considered classic rock, right?
Absolutely.
So I mean, they should definitely be nominated. In the only two winners here: Pat Benatar, Judas Priest. That's it. Bye. Okay.
No, Duran.
Duran. That's fine.
So Mark and Teresa said Teresa said they should change the name
No,
to like Music
That's a
Hall of
fine-
Fame,
but
because if you're going to broaden the categories
No,
like
no,
that,
no,
which they have been doing for a long time.
Listen, it's like you're saying change the name of rock music. No, N-O spells no. You want to have a pop
Hall of
music
Fame,
show?
yeah.
That's fine. You rock music. You take the name out of rock, the music out of rock, out of music. I'm done. I might as well go and say what to heaven now. That's crazy, man.
But you know, how excited were people when Journey was inducted in 2017? And people went bananas. They went crazy. You know, and it's like we know who they are. And I think that's, you know, and again, I hate to say I have a problem with it because it is what it is. There's nothing you can do to change it. You can just make suggestions, but I appreciate, you know, the other types of artists that they want to include, but I kind of want the artists I know about. I want the artists to be inducted who I'm familiar with. It's just the way it, I don't know. I think that's how our brains are. We just want those people that we know their music and we listen to them on a regular basis still to this day. That's, I don't know. I just kind of feel like that's what it should be, but that's what it has completely gotten away from.
Do you know Howard just called me? And
What did he call you?
He just called on the phone. He says, I thought I was dialing my wife.
Well, you kind of are his wife.
Well, you know,
You're like his second wife.
He says, Deb? And I says, no, Howard, this is not Deb. This is Al. Oh, my God. I thought I was dialing my wife. Yeah, it's amazing that he called me.
Yeah.
And whatever. So it's funny stuff. What are you doing this weekend? Do you have any big plans, Kiki? I mean, do you?
I don't know, but like Shelley said, I agree with Al. It's not the Music Hall of Fame; it's the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Right.
And then Joel said,
Right.
Dokken, Kicks, Cinderella, Great White, Wasp.
Yeah.
Probably those are not going to happen. Like it's so.
Right.
Isn't that sad
Right.
to say that? But like I can honestly sit here and say probably not, which pains me.
Right. Look what
It really does.
Look what Peter Baker's just said.
It's politics. Yeah.
That's right. He's
Yeah.
absolutely 100%.
And it's sad to me.
It's sad. So, ladies and gentlemen, get over yourself.
Yeah.
If you don't want to watch it, fine. Just
I know.
play the music, turn it up nice and loud on Kiki.fm, and just have yourself a good day. That's what it's all about, man. You don't worry about these award shows anymore. I
Yeah.
mean, it's ridiculous. I mean, do me a favor, Kiki. Don't ever talk about the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame again, unless you have an announcement like, "Oh, Pat Benatar won. Oh, congratulations."
Sure, Al.
You know, Jewish Bridge, whatever.
Yeah, I'm gonna
I don't
really
wanna
take
hear-
that advice.
I don't want to hear about the tribe. That's great that
Okay.
Dennis loves the tribe and everything else.
Then you know what you can do?
What can I do?
When I'm talking about the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, you can mute yourself.
I just can't.
We're not talking about cancel culture here. We're just saying mute yourself for that particular section if you don't like it,
Okay, well,
which is what you can do
oh my God.
at any aspect of your life. If you don't like it, you just
Play that funky music, white boy. I like that song. That's a great song. Well, that's kind of like the dance music, right? That's not rock, right?
no, that's funk. But you know what though? Have a funk and runk Hall of Fame.
Oh my God.
A funk and punk Hall of Fame.
And
Or
I
something.
can never
'cause
say that.
all those bands.
Right.
You know what? Let's
Right.
think about that for a second.
What?
How come we're not honoring or have
Right.
like an honor for
Right.
funk bands,
With all the
disco?
no,
Like why are we?
well,
why don't we have that?
But like Lisa, why like those type of that type of music?
You know what?
You know, like
Why don't we have a freestyle Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, a freestyle Hall of Fame or something?
Was Prince ever nominated for anything?
Yes,
He was. Okay.
yes.
But-
But I mean, Prince has got he
Right.
received so many awards. I mean,
Right.
he absolute
Right.
genius. But anyway,
Well, how about Stevie B? You know,
but let's think
Pot of your
about
body.
that.
right.
Freestyle
Freestyle
is so hot right now.
Freestyle.
Why don't we have
Freestyle.
recognition of those bands? So I
Right.
call
bands artists?
for a freestyle Hall of Fame
That's great.
nomination
We can do that.
ceremony,
Right here at Kiki.
and I can be the hostess.
Be the hostess with the mostess, and you can put your votes in right now. Okay, that'd be great.
Right?
Right.
I mean, come on.
That's what
that stuff is
you're
like
talking, girl.
amazing.
And you know what? You never talk about Rock and Roll Hall of Fame again. But Rock and Roll has to continue, and it's alive and kicking, and just play the music, turn it up nice and loud,
That's
and
right.
make sure the bass is thumping when you hear it, and enjoy yourself and start dancing. People sing to the classic rock. People love rock music.
Yeah.
You know, and
It's awesome.
If you want to hear the other music, that's fine. No problem. That's great. Everybody has different collective tastes
That's
of
right.
different genres and
That's why
everything
we're all
else.
different.
You know, some days I'm driving, I'm listening to classical music, and you get in the vehicle and you go, turn this off.
I
And-
can't. That's one
but
thing
I
I
do
can't.
that for therapy because I listen to all boom, boom, boom all the time, and it's like it's fine.
I just can't.
But not every time of the day.
Nope.
I'm not going to listen to it on a Friday
Not
night or
doing
a
it.
Saturday night. I'm going to listen to stuff that pumps me up, makes me feel good, it makes me feel happy. That's what it's all about. You know, you got to enjoy yourself, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
And on that note, make sure you download the app of Kiki.fm to either your iPhone or Android, because we play nonstop classic rock 24/7, the best classic rock ever, and stuff you're not going to hear anywhere else. I can promise you that. I really can.
Right.
I can promise. So make sure you download the app.
No
You can
Lionel
listen
Richie, sorry. I had to. I mean, I love Lionel. You know, I love Lionel.
I love Lionel Richie.
But it's you know, Air Supply. Look at that.
I'm all out of love. I'm so lost without you. I know it's too late. I know
Air Supply was great, wasn't it?
I
used to love playing them on stations.
You can also listen to Kiki.fm on your desktop or on your Alexa. And this channel, please make sure you hit the subscribe button if you have not already. Hit the like button. YouTube likes that. So please hit the like button. Share the video with all of your friends. That would be amazing as well, because YouTube likes that too. And it's just free stuff for me to push these videos. Like, if you like what we're talking about here, YouTube likes when you like it. And when you share it, it kind of helps out me. So, and it helps you, because then I can keep going. Do you know what I'm saying? Oh my gosh. Anyway.
I'm looking forward to the
also,
Ice Storm. The Ice Storm.
Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and Facebook at Kiki Classic Rock, Kiki.fm.
I'll follow you around the house.
Guys, have an amazing day.
Right.
You know, just go out there and make this day the best Thursday that you've ever had.
Okay.
And okay, so I got to say one thing before we go today. Just keep this in your mind.
Oh boy. For
some reason, I've been thinking about not only Lionel Richie, but how inspiring Arnel Pineda's story is.
Yeah, that I agree with you.
For some reason, you know, and again, I get these stories in my head, and I just go with them. But when you're kind of feeling like, you know what, I don't know what is next for me. Think of Arnel Pineda. Think about his story. He was homeless. And, you know, I watched a clip yesterday about how when I think he was 13, he said his friends and him would go to people's burials so that he could get biscuits and coffee or tea so they could eat.
Wow.
He lived on the streets.
Wow.
And there's one clip of Neil Sean saying, you know, because he was looking for a replacement lead singer. And he said, I hit that YouTube button one more time. Oh my gosh, I'm literally getting chills just talking about it. Neil was ready to wrap it up for the night or whatever, but he hit one more button, one more video to watch. And there was Arnel when he was singing with the zoo. And Neil said, there's our guy. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
So you know what? When you think you suck, really, because we all have those moments.
Yep.
Just kind of remember Arnel's story. I think his story is so incredible. And I think that he literally should be, oh my gosh, I'm getting emotional. Why? He should be such an inspiration to all of us, which I know he's an inspiration to so many people, but my gosh, just watching it again, it's incredible what he has done, literally.
So Neil found him on YouTube?
Correct. And you know what? It just pains me when I see the bad comments or whatever. It's like, you know what? He has done so much for Journey. He's done so much for his family, and he continues to give back constantly to his community. So go on with your day. Think about Arnel and what he's overcome, and look at him now. Look at him, and look at how he's been able to keep the band that we have loved for decades alive. Literally. I think he's just, he doesn't get enough recognition. He really doesn't. And I think he should. So always think about him. when you're having a bad day and think about, you know what? He did that. He did that for him and his family. So have a great day. Make sure you're kind to everyone. Stay strong. And always remember, most importantly, to keep rocking. Turn the music up and just piss everybody off around you. Say, I'm going to listen to Ozzy Osbourne because he's rock and roll. And
Piss
I
everybody
like
off. Okay. All right.
So whatever.
Great.
Make everybody happy.
It's time for the crazy train. Bye-bye.
Guys, have a great day. And hopefully I will see you tomorrow.